Great morning. Yes, I know it's loud. My AC unit is running. I can't do anything about the sound, so I will try to scream. So I wanted to ask, what do we need to know? And so what's driving this is trying to make a, now we know who this is, trying to make a show of strength. Does that not look like the thing he's got going here is the thing he's built on the White House lawn? Yeah. So the readings about coming into it, it's this new mentality, new information, the energy coming into it again. He's outside of spirituality, he's out in the cold. Above it, the mental decline, mental retreating from what? The truth. The Queen of Swords. So we have the Ace of Swords, the new mentality, the Five of Pentacles being outside of spirituality, out in the cold. Above it, the Four of Swords, mental decline from what? The truth. So in his delusional state, what's going on now? A lot of struggle, a lot of pushback, a lot of fights behind the scenes, because the challenge is he's got no compassion, no empathy, no nothing. He's walking a dark road and distance from emotions. Now he is all up in his emotions, but he is, again, somebody that's cold, calculated, struggling. When it comes to above it, the experts, he's fighting with them, fighting with the experts again, and distancing from whatever they're saying. And the foundation is the actions in hand. So the truth is, the actions in hand, he's fighting with everybody behind the scenes, just walking his own way on this dark road, emotionally distanced from anything that is being said by the experts. So he is absolutely not listening. So the what is the potential outcome? It's more hiding, more things being hidden, outside influence by what? The White House. So again, this is the White House leaning on doctors, all these 22 doctors he's been seeing, leaning on them not to speak what they know. Above it, when it comes to the message of something concrete, with the foundation of the burden. Okay, you like that burden with the cockroach on the back here? So yeah, the truth is, the actions in hand are a burden. He's mentally declined when it comes to the experts in putting out any type of reliable, concrete information. The White House is suppressing it. He's in arguments with everybody behind the scenes. He's emotionally detached in his fantasy realm, again, in his mental decline from the truth. So, and wanting to project what? Strength. So, being in his position of power, he's leaning on everybody to subvert the truth of what's going on with him mentally. And we see him acting out, trying to show strength on this birthday coming up by having what? Gladiator matches in this front White House lawn, making this a white trash event. Nothing says, honoring America like making a white trash event on the front lawn of the White House. And they're wanting to leave that up because he simply does not want to pay to have it taken down. Okay? Oh my Lord. So let's see what else we get with this. What else can you tell us about this? His ongoing mental decline, in his fantasy delusion, suppression from the White House. So the center of it all is based on his desires. Okay? All up in his desires. What's hidden, coming into it, what's being hidden about his desires and his mental decline. Okay? Now we know what they're hiding about his desires, Epstein stuff. Okay? And his latent homoerotic tendencies. You know, he keeps looking at these men that have muscles and lusting over them and just salivating and saying, what a fabulous looking guy this is, and I wish I could touch his leg. And you know, you're going, whoa, okay. So what we have is about a victory, again, trying to keep things hidden about his desires. And we have, for the long term, the desires to keep this stuff hidden about his mental decline. And again, his emotional distancing. Now, he has been a psychopath for a long time, okay? He's got no genuine emotions. He is cold, calculated, like the snake story he loved to tell, okay? So above it, here we have Trump thinking he's getting a victory in hiding this. But again, the long term, they are pondering what's coming out when it comes to Trump and what he's trying to get away with. The Seven of Swords, his mental things he's trying to get away with when it comes to being emotionally distant. Okay? His abuse of power and the ongoing fights with everybody around him, okay? So he's going to continue to abuse his power, continue to fight with everybody behind the scenes, and in front of the scenes we see how he is just getting even worse when it comes to dealing with the press, how obnoxious and toxic he is, especially with women of the press, okay? Especially with women of the press. So on that note, I'll leave that here, but that's what I'm getting, what we need to know today, as this fool's birthday is coming up mañana, okay? So we'll see. You know, the court it has said the UFC fight can go on because they came too late. They don't have standing to bring that case, and so that's going to proceed. But we'll see if Gaia has something to say about it, if they get rained out or what else is going to happen. But as far as the courts are concerned, it's going to go forward. So tomorrow we will see how that plays out. On that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.